Imagine leaving over $500,000 on the table throughout your career. That's right, $500,000, just by staying silent. For many of us, the thought of asking for a raise feels absolutely terrifying. It's uncomfortable, it's nerve-wracking, and often it feels like we're just supposed to be grateful for what we have. Especially when times are tough and every penny counts, the idea of rocking the boat can seem like a risk we can't afford to take. But what if I told you that not asking is actually the bigger risk? Inflation eats away at our paychecks and the cost of living climbs. It's easy to feel stuck, constantly playing catch-up. But here's the thing, you have more power than you think. Your skills, dedication, and unique contributions all have real market value. Learning to articulate that value, to negotiate for what you truly deserve, isn't just a professional skill. It's a critical step toward securing your financial future and building the life you dream of. Today, we're going to break down how to confidently negotiate a raise, turning that fear into powerful action. But before we dive into the steps, here's a crucial mindset shift most people miss, and it could be holding you back. Here are 6 essential steps to negotiating the raise you deserve. 1. Know your worth. Research is power. The first and most crucial step is understanding your market value. This isn't what you wish you made, it's what someone with your skills, experience, and role actually makes in your industry and location. How can you ask for more if you don't know what more looks like in the real world? Start by diving into reliable salary aggregation websites like Glassdoor, Salary.com, LinkedIn Salary, and PayScale. Input your job title, experience, industry, and location. Don't stop there. Look at job postings for similar roles. What are they offering? This gives you a range, not just a single number. For instance, a senior software engineer in San Francisco might command a significantly higher salary than someone with the same title in a smaller city, sometimes 30 to 40% more due to cost of living and tech industry concentration. You need to know your floor and your ceiling. Understanding this range empowers you. It shifts the conversation from subjective, I feel like I deserve more, to objective, based on market data, my role with my experience commands X. This information is your armor. It helps you walk into that conversation with confidence and data on your side. Without this step, you're just guessing, and guessing rarely leads to success in negotiations. 2. Document your wins. Build your case file. Once you know your market value, the next step is to prove your specific value to your company. This means documenting your achievements. I call this your brag sheet, and it's essential. This isn't about general job duties. It's about specific contributions, projects you led, problems you solved, and how you positively impacted the business. Think about it. Have you streamlined a process that saved the company time or money? Did you exceed a sales target? Improve customer satisfaction scores? Train new team members? Get specific, and most importantly, quantify your achievements whenever possible. Instead of saying, I helped with the new marketing campaign, say, I led the social media strategy for the Q3 product launch, which resulted in a 25% increase in engagement and drove $50,000 in new leads. Your brag sheet isn't just for your boss, it's for you to remember how amazing you are and all the value you bring. And speaking of documenting your wins, here's a true story that perfectly illustrates why this next step is so powerful and, frankly, a game changer. I once had a colleague, Sarah, who wanted to ask for a promotion. She felt she was ready, but she was nervous. I encouraged her to start tracking everything. For 3 months, she diligently logged every project, every positive client comment, every time she stepped up to cover for someone, every successful outcome. When her annual review came around, she walked in with a bulleted list of 15 major contributions, each with a quantifiable impact. Her manager was genuinely impressed because, honestly, managers often don't keep track of everything you do day to day. Sarah got her promotion and a significant raise because she didn't just feel she deserved it, she proved it with data. 3. Timing is everything. Read the room. Negotiating a raise isn't something you spring on your boss in the hallway. Strategic timing can make a huge difference in the outcome. The best times to ask are usually after a major success. You just completed a huge project that went really well, exceeded expectations, or brought significant value to the company. Your contributions are fresh in everyone's mind during annual performance reviews, but prepare in advance. This is a natural time to discuss your performance and compensation. However, don't wait until the review itself to bring it up. Schedule a separate meeting a few weeks before, stating your intention to discuss your growth and compensation. When the company is doing well, if your company just had a record quarter, landed a huge client, or announced positive growth, it's a much more opportune moment than during layoffs or a challenging financial period. Conversely, avoid asking when the company is struggling, during high stress for your manager, or right after you've made a significant error. Plan your meeting. Send an email requesting time to discuss your career growth, contributions, and compensation, setting the stage appropriately. 4. Practice your pitch. Confidence is key. Research done, achievements documented. Now put it all together. Your pitch needs to be concise, confident, and focused on value, not need. Never make it about personal financial struggles. The conversation must be about the value you provide the company. Here's a simple structure you can adapt. I really appreciate the opportunities I've had to grow here at company name, especially with mention a specific positive aspect or recent project. Over the past time period, I've taken on mention new responsibilities and delivered mention 2 to 3 key quantifiable achievements from your brag sheet. Based on my contributions and my understanding of the current market rate for someone with my experience and skill set in this role, I believe a salary of specific number or range would be a fair reflection of my value to the team and the company. I'm excited about continuing to contribute to company's goal. Practice this out loud. Role play with a friend or in front of a mirror. Anticipate questions or objections your manager might have and prepare your responses. The more you practice, the more natural and confident you'll sound, and that confidence is contagious. Remember, you're not asking for a favor, you're asking for fair compensation for the value you bring. Hammer 5. Be ready for no and what to do next. Now, this next part is where many negotiations fall apart, but it doesn't have to be yours. What happens if they say no? Despite all your preparation, sometimes the answer might be no, or not right now. Don't let this deflate you. A no isn't always a never. It could mean budgetary constraints, timing issues, or simply that your manager needs more time or justification. If you get a no, calmly ask for feedback. I understand. What specific areas do I need to develop, or what contributions should I make to be considered for this raise in the future? Or, what would it take for me to earn that raise? This shows initiative and a willingness to grow. Then, pivot to alternatives. If a salary bump isn't possible, consider other forms of compensation that add significant value to your overall package. These could include professional development, tuition reimbursement, conference attendance, certifications. Increased vacation time, more paid time off can be incredibly valuable. Flexible work arrangements, remote work options, or a compressed work week. Bonus opportunities, a one-time bonus or performance-based incentives. A new title. Even without a pay raise, a better title can set you up for future opportunities. Always try to leave the meeting with a clear understanding of what you need to do and a defined timeline for revisiting the conversation. For example, can we revisit this conversation in 6 months once I've had a chance to achieve specific goal? This keeps the door open and provides a clear path forward. 6. Consider total compensation, beyond just salary. Finally, don't just focus on base salary. Your total compensation package includes a multitude of benefits that add significant financial value. These often include health insurance. The cost of individual or family plans can be thousands of dollars annually. Retirement contributions. Employer 401k, matches, or pension plans are essentially free money. Paid time off, PTO. Vacation, sick days and holidays. Stock options or equity, a share in the company's future success. Life and disability insurance. Wellness programs, gym memberships, tuition reimbursement. Many people overlook these, but they are a massive part of your financial well-being. A robust benefits package can add anywhere from 30 to 40% on top of your base salary. For example, if your base salary is $60,000, but your company offers excellent health insurance, a 6% 401k match, and generous PTO, the true value of your compensation could easily be over $80,000. When comparing offers or evaluating your current compensation, always look at the full picture. Sometimes a slightly lower base salary comes with benefits that save you thousands of dollars out of pocket each year, making it the more financially advantageous option overall. Negotiating a raise isn't about being greedy. It's about being recognized for your value and securing your financial future. It's about taking control, advocating for yourself, and understanding that you are a valuable asset. Every time you successfully negotiate for what you're worth, you're not just getting more money, you're investing in yourself, building your confidence, and making progress toward your financial goals. Before we wrap up, a quick but important note. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor before making significant financial decisions. Now take one step today, whether it's researching your market value on Glassdoor or starting that brag sheet in a notebook or on your computer. Your future self will thank you. If this video gave you the confidence to ask for what you deserve, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more tips on building your financial freedom. You've got this.